All right. I think I made it. I think I made it. How is everyone? Okay, so the biggest reason that I'm doing things the way that I'm doing things today is because there are a lot of people who have either never created their own amigurumi, as in even following somebody else's patterns. It's not something that they've done. They want to step out of their comfort zone. I am freaking down with that. There's also people who have thought about designing their own amigurumi patterns but have no idea where to start. And today I'm going to go, and this video is going to be perfect for literally everybody. Grandma duty is a priority. Hey, let me go ahead and put that up. Yes. So for anybody that wasn't there for the first go around of this, I have the absolute pleasure of watching my grandson, and you will see him come in and out. I might stop what I'm doing to, take care of him because he really truly is my number one priority. It's not something that I normally do. I try to not do this, but daycare's closed sometimes, and the baby has to go somewhere, and he might as well be with Gra. That's what he calls me, by the way, Gra. Love it. Love it. Oh, Raylene, you are amazing. Thank you so much, because I forget this all the time. Thank you. I don't know what I'd do without StreamYard, and I'm going to do something that I don't normally do. So please bear with me. Please bear with me. I have really come to the conclusion that I need to get the upgraded version of StreamYard because I'm going to be going live a lot. Yesterday, I was live for almost 6 hours. The night before, I was on the live for like 3 hours. That's 9. Hey, let me finish my thought and then I'll get to the comments. Squirrel, lots of squirrels, physical and figurative all at once today. Anyway, that's 9 hours. On the free version, I only get 20 hours. That's it. That is it. So I am asking, I hate asking for help, but I am asking for help so that I can upgrade my StreamYard and continue doing what I'm doing. If that's something that y'all are down for, I would really appreciate it. If you can't or aren't really comfortable with it, I understand that too. Definitely no pressure. But I'm going to pop my Ko-Fi in here so that if you want to buy me a coffee and help me out, that would be phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Let's get going. Okay. So when I first started designing amigurumi, I used to have to draw what I wanted. I would suggest, if you've never designed your amigurumi before, make a drawing. I don't draw really well, so don't get caught up on the drawing part. It doesn't have to look pretty. It just has to be a physical representation of what's in your mind. Because as you're going through the design process, and you're going to see as today progresses, it gets a little convoluted, right? You get so wrapped up in the actual physical product that you forget what it was you were trying to design at first. Not to mention, and this is a tip that I've never heard before, but that I've experienced in my own life when I'm designing amigurumi and also wearables, I realized yesterday. But the vision that you originally had is going to change. As soon as you start using your creativity, it explodes. And sometimes that's not necessarily a good thing when you're in the design process. It's okay to tweak it. It doesn't, mine never turn out the way my drawings or what my mind actually wanted, because each piece takes on a mind of its own, its own little personality, so to speak. But having that physical representation really is the best way to go about it. So I've got my handy dandy, hold on, you know me and my graph paper. So I'm going to write it on graph. I used to go real deep and try to get the math and everything like that. In my personal opinion, if you're good at math and super logical like that, take the time to do the math. It will make life easier. I am not a math person. Okay. I have to do math because you count your rows, you count your stitches, you count whatever, pattern repeats, all of that. But as far as like getting down to the nitty gritty, I found that really stifled my creativity. So do what's best for you. If you are trying to design your own amigurumi, there are tons of videos on YouTube. I freaking love the University of YouTube. Don't just take my word for it. Go look at other creators as well and see what they're doing and find something that works for you. My process is a combination of a lot of things. All right, let me go back up here real quick because I did say that I was going to do this. Sierra, good morning, sunshine. Good morning. I'm really glad that you're here. Amber, thank you so much for sharing. I really do appreciate that. Melissa says Grandma Duty is the best. It absolutely is. And he's really quiet. Pudge? I call him Pudge. It's fine. Ellen says, good morning, Yarny friends. Can't stay. Oh, man. And I didn't catch her. I hope I caught her in time. Wanted to wish y'all a lovely day. Made it to over 100 yesterday. Y'all, give Ellen a round of applause because we are trying to get this going. I love this community. Love this community. Because of how supportive it is. Let's see. Oh man, my brain is just fun. Just fun. Okay. Let's see. Raylene, another day for hanging with happy hookers. Woo woo. See, and I grew up thinking that hookers was a bad thing. Not so much. Anyway, my stupid jokes. Okay, so Amber says she drew out flower charts for the, okay, yes, on graph paper. It didn't turn out the way you thought. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, if math, and Rebecca says she does the math, every designer is going to have their own flow to it, okay? So it's really just about doing the damn thing. Pardon my language, but it is. You jump into it, you have an idea of how you want things to go, and then you tweak it along the way. Some of those things will just take off and run, and everything will be good. And sometimes it's not. And you realize very quickly that that's not the process for you, and that's okay. Mistakes are how we grow. That's how we learn. Let's see. Sierra says drawing out your shapes definitely helps your brain get a good grasp on your creations before they come to life. Abso-freaking-lutely. Absolutely. Ooh. Melissa, thank you. Thank you, girl. Thank you. I appreciate it very, very much. Let's see. Even doing the math, it still comes out a little different. It really does. I firmly believe that every time you make an amigurumi, they all have their own personality. I feel like that about cars too. So don't judge me on this. But seriously, okay, so take for example, and I'm reaching this because it's close. So when I first designed my, you know what? Hold on. Hold on just a second. I'm going to go check on him and I'm going to grab the other one of these so that I can show you what I'm talking about. Give me just 1 minute. Alrighty. Thank you guys, and I'm really sorry. Teacher's gone. Run amok. Amok, 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 amok. Okay. So when I first designed my very first amigurumi was my angel piggy, and I got a tutorial on my channel. I need to redo it because I think it could be so much better. But this was the original. I have never sewed it together. I probably never will, because this little piggy is literally the first thing I ever designed. Okay. Look at him. He's freaking cute. The next time I made it is this. See, he doesn't even look the same. I mean, it just doesn't. There's a bit of similarities, but when I was making him, he doesn't need wings, because wings would distract from who he is as a pig, right? Anyway, that's how I feel. And then even with my birds, so this was the first lovebird that I made. He needed to be fuzzy. I just felt like that would be best for him. So I made him fuzzy, all of him, with the exception of his beak and his feet. I made him fuzzy. And then when I made it again, he needed a hair. I did make a third one, which was not fuzzy. It was purple, and it had really fluffy hair. I sold that one though. So yes, every piece is going to be different. So don't get upset if when you do a design and you redo that same design so that you can, work out the kinks. It's not going to look the same anyway. So don't kick yourself in the butt for that. Now, I digress back to what we were doing. So in my head, I want to do a teddy bear. I probably want him to be, I don't want to do him very big because I want to be able to get him done pretty quickly, but maybe 6 inches. Okay. And I'm thinking I want him to be able to sit down. Oh no. Oh, behave now. See, I'm just talking up a storm. I went to go check on my grandson. You know what he's doing? He's sitting on the floor next to my dog watching Coco. The boy never sits down, so thank you. Anyway, I haven't decided, and I need your help with this, but I haven't decided whether I want his legs I don't know whether I want him sitting or whether I want him standing up. What do you guys think? Let me know. I'm going to start tester photos. Absolutely. That's true. See, now the yarn usage, that's something that I really need to start tracking. That's not something that I've ever done. Yeah, would love to. You think you should? Yes, tester photos are important. It certainly is. And it's fun too. I had 3 or 4 people test my bird pattern, and they all came up like it all looked like my pattern, but like I said, everyone had their own personality and they all use different types of yarn too. So even though when I design my amigurumi, 9 times out of 10, it is either Red Heart Super Saver or Bernat Super Value. I am, however, starting to use the Premier Basics because we're balling on a budget, and it's good yarn. It's pretty stinking sturdy. And when you're designing something, you've got a lot of frogs. Rip it out, put it back, rip it out, put it back. Hey, Crochet Mama. Good morning, sunshine. All right. So Amber says the teddy bear should be sitting. Rebecca says the teddy bear should be sitting, and I don't know where Melissa went. So we're going to do him sitting. Now there's a lot of ways to do this. I'm going to try to make this as low sew as possible. Again, this is a challenge because I've never designed a no-sew pattern. A lot of, as you can see, all my patterns they involve a lot of sewing. Melissa says sitting too. So sitting it is. And Crochet Mama says sitting. Way. See, y'all just made my job easier. I don't even have to do like a real honest to God poll. So sitting it is. As I design this, I'm probably going to be rolling through different things in my heads because I don't want to sew any more than I absolutely have to. Does that make sense? I just don't. Plus, it's not something I've ever done before. So always challenge. Always challenge. I love a good challenge. So I'm thinking I'm just going to go ahead and draw it, even though I don't normally. And that way y'all can see you don't have to draw good in order to be able to do your little thing. Ah! Here I go throwing my pencil. Pudge, what you doing? Knowledge. He is not trying to hear me. It's fine. We're fine. I don't know how to draw him sitting. I'll have to draw sideways. That's another thing too. If you're, drink, clink, ta-da. If you draw it from as many angles as possible, it really will help you kind of, it's hard to draw. Well, some people can draw in 3D. I am totally not one of them. I'm more like stick figure kind of person. Okay, maybe a little bit better than stick figure, but honestly, not much. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Okay. Now, there are going to be some sew-on parts because to be honest, I don't know how to do it without sewing. So, because I am not cool like that. Excuse me. And then we do this, and then we do this. Don't judge me, y'all. Ready? Okay. So there is my amazing art talent, and that is the teddy bear that we are kind of gonna do, right? So that's the front view. The side view is going to be more, and I'm going to draw it a little bit smaller because I don't think it's necessary to do all of that. Oh, good grief, Marty. I want him to have a big belly. And to be honest, I want him to have a big booty too, because it's my thing. Okay. Come on with the face. Okay, so I have a hard time with proportion too, Melissa. I do too. Okay, so that is my side view, because he needs to have a big booty and a big belly. Just saying. So there's a few things that you're going to need today, as far as if you've never done amigurumi before. You're going to need yarn. I'm doing 2 colors. If it's your first time, don't worry about it. You can just use one. It's going to turn out fine anyway. You're going to need safety eyes. I haven't decided what size I'm going to use. I want them to have big eyes, but I don't want them to be like bug eyes, if that makes any sense. Becca said big booties sit better. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Let's see. Amber says, oh, goodness. So you're sewing your panels together right now. I'm really proud of you because I know you don't like sewing. So that's huge for you. And you haven't done any mug runs since yesterday morning live. Girl, you did what? 12,000 of them yesterday morning? Just saying. Yes. Precious moments, size, eyes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so for this little dude, right? For this little dude right here, I know that the ears are going to... Oh, wait. Wow, my brain. So you're going to need safety eyes. You're going to need stuffing. You're going to need a darning needle. And you're going to need patience. Yes, patience. I said it. Okay. Now, is anybody following along with me and doing their thing as I'm doing my thing? Melissa? Anybody? No sewing. Oh, you're crocheting them together. All right. Amber, I got you. I got you. I got you. All right. So just based on my drawing, I know that the ears need to be separate pieces. I need to do those separately. The nose, this muzzle part needs to be separate. The arms need to be separate. And I'm going to do the legs separate, but I'm going to be sewing all of it together. This I'm going to have to sew on like after it's complete. The ears I'm going to have to sew on after it's complete. But I believe that we can work the legs and the arms in together so that we don't have to worry about that. Let's see. Got yarn. Eyes. Oh, perfect. Yeah, I'm excited. Super, super excited. Sierra says she's not designing amigurumi today, working on mosaic designs. Yes. Does it count? Abso-freaking-lutely. Absolutely. Crochet Mama says she's making breakfast now. Girl, you just spoke to my inner fat girl. What you making? I mean, I just want to know. And she needs to finish an emotional support chicken today. Melissa, that's a really good question. What size hook? Depending on what yarn you're using, I would go down 1, maybe 2 hook sizes. So for this, I'm using the Premier Basics worsted. My grandson chose this. He chose both of these colors, right? It asks for a 5.5 millimeter hook. This one is the Bernat Super Value. This one's going to kind of give me, they're really not the same thickness, I guess. The Premier is a lot thicker than the Bernat, so I'm going to have to use 2 different. If you're using the exact same thickness of yarn, just go down a hook size or two, depending on your tension. I personally, yes. I usually use either a 4 or a 3.5. This, I will have to use a 3.5 on. Maybe even, well, yeah, I have to use a 3.5 on this because it's a lot smaller. So if I used a 4, it would really kind of suck. But on the other hand, with this, if I use a 3.5, because my tension is so freaking tight, I won't be able to get the hook back through the stitch. So it's kind of going to be fun. A lot of fun. I think I'm just going to do all of it in this, and then we'll add some details with this. Sound good? I think that's the way we're going to go. So, yeah, I'm going to be using a 4mm hook with this. Matter of fact, let me find that. Nope, that's not it. Is this it? Tried and true. Okay, I'm going to, before we get started too much, I'm going to go check on my grandson, and I will be right back. Run amok. If you want to run amok, get yourself some coffee, grab your whip, whatever it is that you're working on, and I will be right back. Okay. All right. Pausing my stuff to make a teddy bear. Yay! Let's see. Homespun bulky with a... Ooh! So, oh, wow. That would make really cute teddy bear, actually. If I have any yarn left over from that top, I think I'm going to try that. Heck yeah. Okay. So the first thing we're going to start with, I like personally to do all of the things we have to sew on first because I don't have to stop. So I'm going to do the ears first. The snout, the arms, and I'm drawing out each piece, and then the legs. Now the legs are going to be a little bit different because of how we're incorporating them into the actual piece. I don't want to sew them on afterwards. So I've got to shape them a little bit different. And if you'll notice, I'm going to see if I can do it like this. Hold on. Okay. So on here, you can see his legs. So I'm going to start from the flat part. When I'm going to make his foot first and then go here. When it comes to about right here where I want his belly to start, I'm just going to stop this and just make a flat piece right here. That way I can connect them together. Does that make sense? And we can just work it out. Work it out. Geez. I need stuffing. Good grief. Give me 1 minute. Oh my gosh. You know, sometimes I amaze myself. Okay, so this is the thing I used to carry on the horse carriage with me when I was at work. Is to be happy. All right, so I got my stuff in. I'm going to set that right there. Get it out of the way. All right, so all right. So that's pretty much the shape that the legs are going to be. So I'm going to start with the ears first. Then I'm going to do the snout. I'm going to do the arms. And then I'm going to do the legs. Once we get completed with the second leg, then I'm going to go ahead and start sewing up, starting from the bottom up for the bear. All right. Wow, I wrapped this around a lot. Okay. You have an apple juice and a banana fuel. Okay, so when you're designing, it's really easy to get caught up in what you're doing and forget to write things down. Make yourself stop. It's a pain in the ass. I know it's a pain in the ass because you have to disrupt your creative flow, but you're going to thank yourself in the end if you do. So for row 1, I always just like row 1, and then that's going to be always, I usually, well, not always, but 9 times out of 10, I start with 6 single crochet and a magic ring. Golly. Row 2. I can't write today. All right. Do I think I'll get him finished today? I know I can get him finished today, but I may have to stop and then come back on. He usually takes a nap around noonish-ish. So in about an hour, I'm going to have to stop. That's all right, Melissa. I got you. We're going to walk you through all of it. Thank you for letting me know, because yeah, I can help you with that. So I'm going to have to hop off in about an hour-ish to get him some lunch and get him calmed down so that he can take a nap. He naps usually about 2 or 3 hours. So I can hop back on live and work on it some more. We can get this done today. If y'all are down for hanging with me off and on throughout the day, give me a thumbs up. Let me know. Send me heart. Like that. Yeah. I'm totally down for that because I don't have anything else going on today. And I would love to get this done today. We can knock out another Amigurumi next week. But let me know in the comments if you're down for that or if maybe next week would be better to finish it up. I'm not sure. Oh, yay. Rebecca says she doesn't have to work today. Woo! So that works. Amber is like, yeah, we can hang, we can chill, we can do it. Okay. Oh, Sierra, thank you so much. Y'all are fantastic company because, oh, man. All right. So, the magic ring. Melissa, the easiest way for me to do a magic ring, and again, everybody's different. So, I'll show you how I do it, and then you can play with it. So, I usually just hold it like this, wrap it around just these 2 fingers, right? So that it's around once. And then I always make sure this is towards the end of my fingers because then I'm going to cross it like that and hold it. Okay, so you've got this crisscross right here. And I'm going to go under both. The one that's on top, I'm going to grab that with my, let me see. So, hold on. I'm going to go under both. I'm going to reach up and grab the top one, pull it through and twist, and then put a chain, and that's your magic ring. Let me know if you need me to show you that one more time.
Mama.
What, baby?
Mama.
Oh, Mama's at work. You want to give Greg hugs? No, you don't need my... You don't need my... No, sir. You don't need my stuffing. You want to say hi to everybody? Say, what's up? Hey, why are you fussing? What's up with that? You know, Gregor's trying to make a teddy bear, right? All right, you going to watch Coco? Okay, go for it. And that was that. He is super cute. So everybody's cool with this. Yay. All right, we'll just do it then, and we'll just kind of keep an eye out. Like I said, I've got to take a break from, I think I'll probably hop off at 11 or very shortly after. And then I'll hop back on as soon as he goes to sleep, which is usually between 12 and 12:30-ish. So yeah. Melissa, how you doing on the magic ring, hun? I'll show you one more time just in case. Right now, for me, it is 9:55. So in about an hour or so. Lunch break sounds good at that time. I think so too. All right. So to do the magic ring, I hold it like this. I go around once. Make sure this part is towards my tip. And then I come over like this. Make sure I cross it over and then hold it with my pinky. Okay. I'm going to go underneath both. I'm going to grab the top one and pull it through, twist it, and then do the slip knot. You're lost. Okay. How can I help you, Melissa? What are you confused about? We've got a whole group of folks that are just willing to help, which I love about this community, mind you. What can I help you with? What can we help you with? See, I always forget that. Hey, Shirley. Good morning, Shirley. Lurk away, honey. Lurk away. You can do that too. See, there's so many ways. Let's see. Okay, Amber, okay, so Amber says, do a chain 4, take the hook head and insert to the first chain and slip stitch to close the ring. Then insert the amount of stitches into the ring while simultaneously crocheting over the tail. You know what, Melissa? Let's try that. Because that's not something I've ever done. Yeah. I've never done it that way. Leave it to me to do things the hard way. So yeah, let's just do the chain 4. And I'm going to try it too and see if it works because it sounds fun. All right. And then into Okay, we do the slip stitch, right? All right, and then we're going to do 6 single crochets in this little ring. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, another thing that I can't believe that I forgot. You're going to need stitch markers. You're going to need stitch markers. I use a lot of stitch markers when I'm designing because I use them for increases and decreases. So if you have different colors of stitch markers, it would be best. Prefer the magic ring because the way I just described doesn't work for me every time, but lots of people make it work. Okay. The double wrap magic circle. See, I don't understand the double wrap magic circle. Wrap magic circle. Okay. See, you know, it amazes me. There's always something else to learn. Little tips and tricks, and because not everything works for everybody's. I think that's one of the things that I love about crochet, to be honest. Because I've never been just like everybody, and so this works because I don't have to be. I don't have to be. How you doing, Melissa? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. You can pull it. Hey, that actually is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Okay. Single crochet in the magic ring. Now, because I want his feet to be more oblong, like more like an oval than a circle, I'm going to cluster the increases on the 2 sides. So once you've got that 6 single crochet in the ring, however you would do the ring, you're going to connect to the first stitch and put an increase there. And then you have 4 chains joined. Yay! Okay, so now that you've got them joined, put 6 single crochets in the middle of that little ring that you have joined. You're just going to crochet around that, but make sure, let me start over. Make sure that you crochet over the tail because you're going to use that to close that ring and make it tight. Okay, so 4. Ooh, do. Oh, Marty, come on. All right. So there's my little ring. And you see in the center right there, right here, you're going to pop 6 single crochets into there. And it does get a little tight, but trust the process. It's okay. All right. So my tail, I'm just going to work over it. Six. Okay. We can pull that tight. That's freaking awesome. Amber, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Susan says, She always uses the 4-chain ring. I have never used the 4-chain ring, so I'm actually pretty stoked about that, to be honest. Because I didn't even think about crocheting the over the tail and then pulling it tight. Why I didn't think about that, I don't know. I like the ring, the 4-chain ring, in a lot of ways better because the magic ring does kind of twist from time to time. Recently saw that. See, that's really awesome. So thank you for that, Amber. Thank you for letting me know that, because is that helpful, Melissa? It has been for me. Okay. All right. So I want to get my increases on either side of that circle. So we're not going to, well, you know what? Let's just do one of all the way around. We're just going to do 6 increases. So do increases all around. You'll have a total of 12. Let's see. We'll be like that. I'm glad you're back, Raylene. Knowledge. Yeah, no. Frog, because I got my stitch count all messed up. 2 single crochets in each single crochet. Yes. Thank you, Susan. Hey, baby, what are you doing? Oh, no. What happened? Coco. Is Coco all gone? Coco. Do you want to watch Moana? Coco. Do you want to watch Moana? Coco. You want to watch again? Okay. Okay. I'm going to go put Coco on for him. Again, I will be right back. Thank you guys so much for being patient with me. Okay. Let's see, what did I miss? Do your own creations. Do you write them down as you go? Forgets until almost finished and then try to figure out what you did. Oh, Shirley, I'm going to be honest with you. I learned that the hard way. I still sometimes, a lot of times, forget to write everything down, but especially with Amigurumi, I try really hard to actually write it down. Okay. Whew. Because, it's next to impossible to try to replicate something when you don't write it down. Well, for me, anyway. It is for me. Okay, so we've got you should have 12. 10, 11, 12. You should have 12 in your little thing. So this is where we're going to start doing the increases. And I'm going to do them along two sides because I want it to be, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So what we're going to do, Knowledge, what you doing? Hold on. Pudge. What are you doing, bro? Oh, okay. False alarm. False alarm. Drink, clank. Okay. My brain. I promise it'll get a lot better when he goes down for a nap. I've never not spent 100% of my energy and focus on him while he's here. So I'm going through it internally. I'm really I am. I'm trying to focus, but I keep hearing stuff. And I don't know. Those of you who, Amber, I know she works around little ones. Do you ever feel guilty for doing that? Yeah, because I'm going through it. I didn't think it would. It's fine. We're fine. I do have my mom ears going. And with him, I really have to cut back because I was never a helicopter mom with my kids, but with him I am okay, Rebecca has a hard time when your grand is here. Okay, so it's not just me, right? I'm not just being super helicopter anyway. All right, so we're going to do increases. I'm going to start using that one instead. So we're going to do pink for increase, and I think we'll do yellow for decrease. I love different color. I like to color code my stuff because what I do, instead of just writing it down on the paper, I say, okay, well, I know I want an increase here, an increase here, and an increase here. I think that's what we're going to do. We're just going to make the top bigger rather than make all of it bigger. Don't do that. They'll be fine. I think with him, I'm so worried, because probably a little bit too much. My granddaughter passed away when she was 13 months old. So when he came along, I am super like all over it. Like I stress myself out to the point where I know I need to take a step back and just let him be a kid, but I'm so worried that something's going to happen to him and that it would be my fault if something happened to him, and I could not live with myself. And that's why I'm asking, because I know I go a little bit too far with the helicopter. And yeah, so it's fine. And his parents. Oh, wow. All attention focused there. Okay, Shirley, I'm glad that you understand. And I do apologize. Hi there. What you got?
I just Rusty.
Oh, you got Rusty's pig? Are you going to go give it to him?
Pig?
Well, yeah, it's a flying... Here, let me see one more time.
Pig.
Y'all, even my dog has a flying pig. That's what we do around here.
My dog.
Okay, well, go give it to your dog then.
My dog. My dog.
Tell me what to do. Yeah, he is only 2. It's good. We're good. Okay. He is really freaking cute. And he comes up with the craziest stuff. Like this morning, he couldn't go to daycare. So when Mom woke him up, she woke him up a little bit later because he doesn't have to get all done up and everything. And she said, come on, let's get ready. He said, oh, no, not again. Excuse me, sir? Like, where did this vocabulary come from? All right, so this is what we're going to do. Where I've got the stitch markers is where we're going to put an increase. So when I write it down, I'm going to say, and I like to condense, so I'm going to say increase single. I'm going to put that in parentheses. Times 1, 2. So there's 3 sets of an increase and a single. So when I write my patterns, this is what they usually look like. If that makes any sense. I don't know if you can see that. Increase, single crochet, and you do it 3 times and you're good to go. Then I know that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stitches left. So 6 single crochet, and that's going to bring us up to 15. Okay. And then I can just take these bad boys out. And, uh-oh, what did I do? Okay. What did I do with my red one? Increase. I always mark the very first stitch of the row or round just because, oh, I'm sorry. You froze up. I'm so sorry. And you had a commercial, Rebecca. Okay, so.
Look, it work.
Huh?
Look, it work.
Nothing works.
Not a hole.
Huh? Okay, I'll be right back. What, baby? What happened?
What happened?
What do you need? No. Huh? Are you going to eat that pizza, bro? Huh? Is it broken? Throw it. All right. I love you. Greg's going to go in here, okay? You want to come in here with me? Where's Orange? I thought I saw Orange.
I puppy. Hey.
Oh, you got the pig. Awesome.
Hey.
He wanted me to turn the fireplace on. Y'all, it's freaking the end of June. No. Wait a minute. In humid Georgia, we're not turning the fireplace on. Are you crazy? All right. Sorry about that. All right. Where was I? So for round 3, we're going to do 3 sets of increase, single crochet. So it's going to be increase, single crochet, increase, single crochet, increase, single crochet. And then for the rest of it, we're going to finish out the rest of the round with 6 single crochets, which is just 1 single crochet in every one. Oh, shoot. Boy, what are you playing with? What are you doing? Are you messing with Grandma's stuff? Where's your toys? Huh? Do you know?
Yes.
Single. Okay. Single. So I've got fuzzy yarn probably is not the best to use if you've never done amigurumi before. And because the stitches are tiny, they kind of get lost sometimes. Hey, I recommend worsted weight or like a cotton yarn or something like that. That's why I like the Red Heart Super Saver, because if I need to rip it out, it's not going to fall apart for the most part. And I can try to slow down some too. You're such a boy. He's down there trying to fix my chair. Okay. So after round 3, you should have 15 stitches. I like to count mine every time. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Boy, get out from there. No. No, sir. Get out from there. What are you doing? Where's your dinosaur? Go find your dinosaur, bro. Okay. So as you can see, it is starting to curve in on this side, which is fine because this is going to be the heel. But we're going to do one more thing of increase just on the very top here. And then we can just close it off. Did you miss anything wild? No, just me acting like being crazy. Sierra, you're good to go. He is definitely a sweet boy. Little bit of a handful, but we like him like that. We like him like that. At least I do. Okay, so I'm going to do... when I'm doing my increases, designing, I like to do like... I'll do one right here. And I'll do one... Oh, shucks. Right there. So with this one, I've got 2 single crochets before I get to the increase that I want. And then I've got 2 single crochets before I get to the increase that I want. So on row 4, I'm going to do the same parentheses that I did before, which is going to be, on the inside is going to be 2 single crochet and then an increase. And we're going to do that twice. And then we're going to just do single crochets around. And that's 9. So you should have a total of 17 single crochets at the end of round 4. I know I'm a little bit of a handful, sometimes a whole lot of a handful. Depends on my mood, because I have lots of moods. It's fine. I was watching Inside Out yesterday and I was like, oh my gosh, is that really how it is? Has anybody ever? I've never seen that movie before, but it tickled me. Oh, it tickled me. So 2 single crochet, then we're going to do an increase right here. 2 single crochet, an increase, and we're going to do, if my math is missing, it should be 9. 2, 3, ow, shoot. 4, 5, 6, 7, hey! 8, 9. Okay. I really don't like how that's turning out, but it's fine. We're fine. It's all fine. Let's see. Sometimes the grown ones are worse than the little ones. At least they were when my kids were little. The older they got, they were more of a handful than they were when they were little. At least they kind of tried to listen when they were little. When they got older, it was like, yeah, right. Okay. All right. Oh. Oops. Hey, Pudge. Are you good? All right. I'm kind of OCD. I don't want to say I'm OCD, but I really do like having even stitches. So what I'm going to do is pop in one singular. Actually, I think I might do it right here. Cute. Actually, no, I'm not. No, I'm not going to do that. You want to come up here with me?
Oh.
Okay. Oh my God, you're getting heavy. You want to help Greg grab? Huh? What? What? Do you want your own yarn? You want to try it?
Try it.
You want to try it?
Try it.
Okay, here, hold on. Hold on. Greg's got. Hold on now. You like this one?
This one.
Is that pretty or what? It's soft, huh?
Yeah.
Yep. So now we just got to find the end.
This one.
Which one? You like that one better?
This one.
All right, dude. Which one do you want? What color?
This one. This one.
Let's try which one, dude. Which one?
This one. This one. This one.
You want that one?
This one. retry.
Sorry, y'all. Give me just 1 second. You want to try this one?
Retry.
Here. I tell you what. Here. Ooh, how awesome. Uh-huh. Here. There you go. That's for you.
For you.
Yep. Nope. Oh, you can keep that. It's okay.
Retry.
No, let's try no more. Okay? Come on.
Retry.
How about let's try with what you got?
Retry.
I don't want to try with that one. Let's try with this one. Look.
Orange.
You want to try that?
Retry.
No, we're not going to try green next or orange. Let's try. Leave that alone. Here, do you want this one? I may have just created a yarn monster. Here.
Yellow, orange, blue, purple, blue.
Okay. He is.
Yellow.
Yes, he does.
Yellow,
And he loves feeling it too. Like, I'm going to teach this boy how to crochet. Do not play with me. Sierra, girl, let me tell you. I have said numerous times, like, I am really glad that I don't come in here with a cocktail for real, because I like Hennessy. I like cognac. So if I came in here with that or my brandy, like, I would be gone.
Orange, yellow.
Okay. Autocorrect doesn't like to keep your name.
Yellow. Yellow.
Oh, no, Shirley. No, it's not a cat's toy. No. Oh, Rebecca, wine. Like, I have a problem with wine because it affects me differently. Like, I will think that I am okay when I'm drinking wine, and I'll sit there and drink a whole bottle, sometimes more. Don't judge me. Oh, mijo. Ooh, wee. How about let's not... Here, let's put it back. It's pretty, isn't it?
Yellow.
That is yellow. That's amazing.
Hi. Hi.
Yeah, don't pull it down. Leave it alone.
Hi.
You can touch it.
Hi.
It is high up there. Yes, it is. We're going to leave it up there too, okay? Anyway, I can drink as much wine as I want to. I don't even feel it until I stand up. And then I'm like, it's not pretty. It's just not. Yeah. I'm fine until I'm not, and it happens that I'm not fine happens so quick when I'm drinking wine, at least with my bourbon or my cognac or my brandy. Yes, I do love me some liquor, but it gives me stair steps. Like, I can feel the buzz. I don't have to get drunk. I can just kind of level off, but with wine, it's either I'm good or I'm not. Stand up occasionally. Yes. Hey, what'd I tell you? You can touch it and you can look at it. Don't be taking it down. Uh-oh. He kills me with that let's try. So Mama offers him all kinds of choices. Within reason, right? But she'll say, do you want to eat this or do you want to eat this? And he says, let's try. Let's try. Oh, mijo. Thank you. Anyway, it's always let's try. Will you... Here. How about if we put it back on? We won't put it in the trash. We'll just put the label back on, okay? And you can stop. Okay. We're good. All right. All right, now leave it alone. Go watch Coco, or I'm going to turn it off. Go. Go and get. Okay. All right. Oh, all right. All right. Let's see. All right. So for this. All right. So this is one of the things that I was talking about in the design. You can have an idea in your mind of how you want it to go, but that's not necessarily how it's going to go. This was a rookie mistake, and I'll cop to that, okay? I will cop to that because as I wanted to get this, and this started curling in, remember I said this is the heel and it's going to go like this. No, actually it's not. What I'm going to do is turn it upside down, and this I'm going to bring down like this, and then this is going to come out. Does that make sense? So I'm just going to pop in just 2 of these little, what you call it? You're eyeing those cakes at the bottom. Ooh, let me tell you about these cakes at the bottom. I've got plans for them, okay? Let me show you. You want me to show you? Give me thumbs up. I'm thinking a really awesome top or a cardi. I don't know. I've got, I think, 4 of these. I don't know. But I've got 2 colorways. I've got these 2. This is happy. This is wonderful. Anyway, focus on the task at hand, Marty. Focus on the task at hand. Start me talking about yarn, and I'm like, ah! Yes. Okay. So I'm going to start doing the decreases here so that it all goes. It flows. It flows. It flows. So because I like even numbers, I'm going to actually do 3 decreases right here. Gnome colorway. Gnome. I like gnome. Gnomeo-yo. Okay. I know this is going to be a decrease. 2. All right. So decrease. 2 decrease. 2 decrease. All right. So because we're decreasing in this round, on row 5, I'm going to do, starting here, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 single crochet. And then we're going to do decrease, 2 single crochet, decrease, 2 single crochet. We're going to do that times 2. And then we're just going to do a decrease. That will bring us down to 14 single crochet. A bonus bundle cake. I'm going to have to go check that out because I like gnomes. I do. I started drawing a gnome so that I could design it, but I never actually got very far. I've got a lots in my thing that I'd like to create that I haven't quite created yet. We'll get there eventually, or we won't. I don't know. All right, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 5. Oh, crap. Forgot to put my stitch marker in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 6, 7. Oh, no. I'm going to do a decrease. Okay, so when I do decreases on amigurumi, I don't do 2 single crochet together. I like the invisible decrease, and I'm going to try to show you. I don't know if you can see. I just go through the very front loop like this, and then before I even pick this up, I go over to the second loop. So I've got both of these front loops on the hook. Then I'll go through, grab the yarn, pull it up, and just do like a regular single crochet. We'll do it again. See if you can see. I'm sorry about the lighting. Through one front loop. Through the other front loop. What, baby?
Papa?
Yes, baby. What you need? Oh, on your head? Okay. I got you. Okay. Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh, yay! Oh, yeah. All right. Love it. Hold on, bro. Wait a minute. Give me a second. All right, there you go. Run like the wind. Okay. 2 together, but just pulling a loop through the front loops only. Yes, but I go through both front loops before I ever pull the what you call it first. Is that what you mean, Amber? Doing 2 together, but pulling up a loop through the front loops instead of both loops of the V. Yes. Okay, so let me show you how it's looking right now on row 5. See, so now we've got our little foot. It's a lot more round than I wanted it to be, but it's fine. It's all good. I'm glad you are, Amber. Thank you, and I definitely appreciate that. Like a lot. Because I got to be honest, with my squirrel moments and him and trying to, yeah, I appreciate that a lot. Like, a lot. Because you're a freaking rock star. Come on. Okay, there we go. Did that? Okay. It's fine. We're fine. Now I'm going to need to do more of... Huh? You need it again? Dude, you're killing me, Smalls. All right, I'm going to tie it on tighter this time, okay? Here. Hold on now. I'm coming, dude. I'm coming. So this is one of those, it's got little beads in it to keep you cool, right? So you soak it in water, like cold water, and the beads fill up, and it keeps it wet and keeps it, it's wonderful. Come here, bro. You ready? Can I have that, please? Let me have that bag. What are you doing with it around your toe? Put that over there. Turn around. Yeah, like that. Awesome. Hold on now. Hold on now. Stay right there. Go right there. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Dude, you want me to help you or no?
No.
Well, hold on.
So hot.
Yeah. It's pretty awesome.
It's awesome.
Pretty awesome. All right. Let's see. Look, Greg. Oh, goodness. Greg, what are you doing, my boy? Ta-da. Okay. Back. Type out round 5. I think I'm missing. My stitch count is not 14. Okay, yes. I can definitely do that. So, round 5 is... Oh, good grief, Marty. It is definitely chaos. I really appreciate you guys for sticking around with me today. All right, and I'm going to count mine just to make sure that my count isn't wrong because I'm not really a math person, so. 13, 14. Yeah, I got it. No problem, Rebecca. Absolutely. Thank you for asking for clarification. That makes me very happy. Very, very happy. Hold on. Dude, what is wrong? Why are you fussing? Oh. Gosh. Stop. Hold on. You're hungry? Your pizza's on the table. Go get up in your chair. Hurry. Come on. I have you. Hurry. Yes, you got your pizza. Awesome. Whew. Okay, well, that's fun. Okay, so I have a very flat head in the back. It's fine. It's fine. He doesn't. So he's got this little dome piece, right? Look, this little dome piece right here. Well, when I tied the thing on, I got it up under there so it wouldn't come off, and that's why he was fussing. He couldn't get it off. So I gave him pizza, and we're fine. Drink clink. Oh, yeah. I'm almost out of coffee. It's okay. Oh, we do have an amazing group of people. Amazing. Okay, so we're at 14 rows. 14. It's okay. The thing is, I don't want the legs to be less than probably, I think I really just only want 12. If that makes sense. 12 stitches around. I want it to be fat enough to where we can stuff it. It actually looks like chunky legs on a big booty bear. But I don't want it to be too big because then the body has to be massive. So instead, we are just going to reduce one more time. We're going to reduce by 2 more, and we're going to do that right here at the top. So, let's see. And this time I'm going to do 2 in a row. Well, that's probably not the best way to do it. But if I... Okay. Drink. Oh, did I say it again? Sorry. Can you imagine how often I say it when I don't have to drink? I would stay drunk. If I was actually drinking, I would probably stay drunk. To be honest, when I start drinking, it's more like I would probably say it intentionally. Little boy. Is it nap time yet? No, it's not. So I gotta tell you, I ran out of sugar. I ran out of my creamer. I like hazelnut creamer for my coffee, and I ran out. So I'm using my roommate's, which is just regular powdered coffee creamer. So I have to use sugar and then the creamer. And it's not bad. It reminds me of the stuff that I used to steal from my daddy when I was young. Yes, Amber, it can be snack time. Yes, I gave him, I think it's Little Caesars that has the little pizza puff kind of things. They look like muffins, but it's actual pizza. Anyway, he likes them. So I gave him one of those to snack on. And yeah, he's good. He's good. To be honest, I'm so freaking proud of him because he's being a lot more well-behaved than I expected. I really expected him to be like all over the place. I wouldn't be able to do what I wanted to do. So like, I'm beyond thrilled. Like, I feel very blessed, and I'm so, so thankful that my grandson is a freaking awesome kid. And that's all I'm going to say, or I'm going to start getting all gra emotional and stuff. Okay, so we're going to do... I don't know if I want to do it like that. Actually, I do. We'll see. I'm going to write it down like this, and if I don't like it, I'm going to take it out. Your grandson is very active. Mine usually is. Today, like, I don't know what's going on, but today he's really good. But usually he's bouncing off the walls. He makes me exhausted watching him. 8, so we're going to do... Okay, so what I have written down so far, and I might change it because I'm not sure how it's going to look. I'll be able to tell you when I get done with this row, is we're going to do 8 single crochet and then 2 sets of the decrease single crochet. And that should give us 12 single crochet. Amen. That's all I got to say. Abso-freaking-lutely. But by the same token, I do love the grandma part because although I do redirect and I teach because you can't not, right? But that's not my prime. That's not my main objective. If my grandson is outside and he talks I was looking forward to this with grandkids, but it's never going to happen with him because he talks really well. Like, he doesn't get a lot of things mixed up. But I really was excited to be outside and for him to see a fire truck and say, "Ooh, it's a fire fuck." And I was going to say, oh my goodness, it is a fire fuck. I love fucks. Y'all see what I'm saying? But that's never going to happen with him because he really does enunciate his words right. But I was excited about that. And anyway, it's not my job to recorrect him. That's mom's job. Mom can handle that. I just get to have fun with him. If he wants to play in an ant bed, he's going to learn really quickly that in Georgia, all ants bite. But I'm not going to tell him no. If he wants to play in the dirt, I'm going to let him play in the dirt. If he wants to get all muddy and nasty, then that's fine because that's what baths are for. Whereas as a parent, you got things to do. You got places to go. You have to keep your kids clean sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to worry about that because at grandma's house, it's pretty much no holds barred. Ish. Okay. So we're going to do 8. Good grief, me and my squirrel moments. Decrease. Okay. Come on now. Okay. Johnson. I think that's awesome. Okay. So, I really remember we talked about how I wanted the shape of his feet to go, and I just kind of let that go. I think this is going to be okay. I'm not even going to get into what that was. We're just going to let that go. Okay. So we're down to 12. And we're just going to leave that alone. It's just going to be a little nub. It's fine. It'll fill up some when we put the stuffing in it. But as for now, we're just going to do no, not usually. That's awesome. That is awesome. Johnson. I think that's cute. Knowledge says, Knowledge. All right. So from here on out, row 6, row 6, I'm going to keep like that. So row 6 is going to be 8 single crochet and then 2 sets of a decrease and then a single crochet. That's going to finish out the row and give us 12. And then row 7 through, because I don't know yet how long I want the, yeah, it's fine. So we're just going to do rows of 12 all the way around for, am I designing this bear for my grandson? He might play with it, but no, not necessarily. I like designing amigurumi. And I know lately I've been doing a lot of wearables, which I'm also really digging. I really like that. But I just kind of wanted to make sure that I did both. Melissa, actually, still here. Melissa said that she had never done amigurumi before, and she wanted a beginner-friendly pattern, which is what I'm trying to do with this, which is why I'm trying to make it as low sew as possible. Ta-da! Anyway, I'm trying to make it as low sew as possible, and as easy as possible. So I'm writing down the pattern as I go. When I get the pattern done, then I will put it, I'll actually format it and then get it over on Ko-Fi. If, you know, if you guys want to do, and it's not necessary, it'll be for sale. But if you do like a membership through Ko-Fi, and I haven't got that set up yet, so don't, yeah, I haven't got that set up yet. And anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at. I don't freaking know. I don't know. Okay. And you know this. Yes. He really doesn't play with a lot of crochet toys. He likes balls, and I you know, I had, when he was younger, I had a ball of yarn. It was the Red Hearts stripe, not stripes, but I think maybe it was stripes. But it was the primary colors stripes. So it was all the green, yellow, blue, orange, red, all, you know, mixed in with black. And it was great. I loved it. I wanted to make him a blanket out of it. And then I realized that yarn, and maybe I just got a bad batch, but that yarn sucked. It was horrible. It went from super thick, like chunky thick, to little tiny thin, less than one. It was horrible. It was so extremely hard to deal with that I just rolled it up in a ball and tied it and sewed the ends in so that it couldn't come out, and I gave it to him to play with. Like a little cat toy. Now that I think about it, it's probably what it looked like to everybody, but that's what I was doing. So it's okay. You know, I love these hooks, but I have to constantly put the handles back in because they don't stay. And if you'll notice, it's all nasty. That's because I tried to super glue them in so that they didn't come out, and that didn't work because there are little holes, and that's where all the super glue ran out onto my hands, onto my desk. I still have it on my desk. I haven't got it ruined, finished. It was bad. So, word to the wise, if you have hooks like this, make sure that there are no holes at the bottom before you put super glue in, because it's next to impossible to get the mess off of everything. And it, knowledge.
No pizza.
No pizza? Is it gone?
What?
Where's your other one? You better not give it to Rusty. Okay. When I'm doing like this and just working straight rounds, I lose track really freaking easy because it's the same count over and over and over and over and over. So I just do, you know, like tally marks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what I do to keep track of how many rows that I've got. So I did 1. Does anybody have any questions so far? Because I know I've been all over the place. Thank you for hanging with me. But while we're doing just straight rows, I would love to answer any questions that somebody has. And it doesn't matter what those questions are about. I got you. Just add 1 each time. Why I didn't think about it, because I'm old school. I didn't think about that. I keep trying to teach myself because I'm such a physical paper person. So when I write my patterns down, and it took me a while to actually write them down, but when I do, then when I have to go format them, I have to do it on the computer. So I have to write it down here, write it down there, and then format it. When it would be a lot simpler if I would just write it on the actual in the digital file. That would save me a whole step, but that doesn't work for me. Or is it, well, I'm not going to say that it doesn't work for me. I haven't figured out how to make it work for me yet, because I am going to figure it out, because I am all about working smarter, not harder. Let's see. Vertical join is done. Yay! Go potty walking around to get the blood flow going and stretch. Abso-freaking-lutely. I know here in a minute I'm going to do one more row. That's 2. Well, I'll go for just a little while longer. He's literally running. I don't know if you can hear that. Can y'all hear that? This is actually going to be a bigger bear than I expected, but it's okay. It's okay. You know what? Honestly, I'm going to finish this leg because I think, and let me know if I'm off base here, but I'm thinking little short fat legs is actually kind of cute. I think it's a good idea. Okay. All right. So this is where we're at so far. I'm thinking that I'm going to go ahead and not do any more up this way, but I am going to make it a little bit longer this way. I will say, though, that we can actually start stuffing here in a little bit the foot and then make another one. So, yeah, this is what we're going to do. I'm actually going to hop off, though, and I will finish this as soon as I get done putting him down for a nap. So, like I said, he usually takes a nap between noon and noon 30-ish. But, yeah, we'll do... Let's see. Susan, yes. I did that with Wallace. I don't know if you saw my Wallace video, but I made him for Knowledge when Knowledge was 1, and he was bigger than my grandson. Yeah, well, as big as my grandson, almost bigger. It was kind of crazy. Even still to this day, Knowledge just throws him around like a rag doll. But since I got his eyes fixed, he actually plays with him, which is huge because he wouldn't touch him. All right, y'all. I will catch you, I would say, in about an hour to an hour and a half. Ooh, sweet. Let me check that out real quick before I go. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, I might actually... Where is... All right. I'm going to show y'all. Oh, come on, Marty. There we go. Good grief. There we go. So this is the homespun that she's making the bear with. How freaking cute is that? I think that's adorable. That's adorable. That's adorable. All right, y'all. I will see you in about a half an hour, maybe an hour and a half ish. The whole ish. I love it. I love that. All right, y'all. Bye.